Hello guys, welcome to my channel. The less is more. Today we will discuss an editorial from Indian Express. So the subject of the editorial is economy. So let's start an editorial. Gaps in growth. So in few weeks from now, National Statistical Office will release its estimate of economic growth for the fourth quarter of January to March of 2022-23 and provisional estimates for the full year. So author is discussing about it, that what should be the policy and what is the trend which has been followed in last 3 months or in the last quarter, and what is the trend which is likely to be expected to be followed in upcoming year. Right, let's start. Across sectors, data points to continuing divergence in consumption pattern. Policymaker must heed. Subtitle this is. Okay, let's start editorial. So, in a few weeks from now, the National Statistical Office will release its estimate of economic growth for the fourth quarter of 2022-23 and its provisional estimates for the full year. While this will give greater clarity on how household consumption fared during this period of uncertainty. So, in this period of uncertainty, how household consumption has done. Data on key consumption segments released so far points towards mixed trends in private consumption. So, data which has been released on key consumption so far points towards what? Mixed trend in our economy in private consumption. So, let's see which are the key consumption segments. Across a range of sectors such as housing, automobile, two-wheelers, mobile phones, the incoming data point towards a continuing divergence in its consumption patterns. Okay guys, it shows what? Continuing divergence in consumption patterns. Robust sales at the top end of markets alongside subdued sales at the lower end of the spectrum. Right. So if this is the spectrum, right, this is bottom and this is top. Let's take an example of Maruti Suzuki. Here this is the mini car or compact cars which compose of almost 2/3 of company's sale, right, compact and mini cars, and top is utility vehicle and luxurious car. So the sales of utility vehicle and luxurious cars has been increased, but this sales has been decreased. So it shows what? Divergence. One is increased and another is decreasing. Take for instance the automobile sector. Maruti Suzuki accounts for a significant share of the cars sold in the country. In the fourth quarter, sales of its cars in the mini and compact segment actually contracted, right, it was decreased. In comparison, sales of its utility vehicles continue to grow at a robust pace. Worryingly, its chairman R.C. Bhargava is reported to have said that demand for small cars has remained flat and that the company does not foresee any change in this financial year, as affordability remains an issue because the price of this mini and compact SUV is increased because of the inflation. So the company is facing the affordability issue. That's why the chairman has reported that demand for small cars is flat and they are not likely to see any change in the demand for next financial year. Okay. Then in the case of housing, there are also indications of the affordable housing segment coming under pressure. Which affordable housing segment coming under pressure? As per NROC research, the segment's market share has dipped from 38% in 2019. 38% in 2019 to 26% in 2022 due to a combination of factors including the economic conditions of buyers. So affordable housing segment is also come under pressure, and market share has dipped from 38% to 26%. And with demand for this segment coming under stress, NROC observed developers changing gears, launching more projects in the mid and premium segments. See, as the author has said that it shows divergence on the spectrum, both ends at the spectrum. On the top it is increasing, and at the lower level it is decreasing. So in this case also affordable house is coming under pressure, whereas developers are changing gears for premium segment, right? Mid and premium segments. Reports do point towards healthy demand for these segments across major cities. Similarly, as per Counterpoint research, even as India's smartphone shipment, so this is again another key segment, that is smartphone shipments have actually declined, right? The premium segment has registered robust growth. So smartphone shipments have declined, but premium segment has registered robust growth and is likely to have almost double its share during January to March 2023 as compared to the same period last year. So premium segment, smartphone segment, has registered robust growth as compared to the same period last year in the last financial quarter. So in the case of two-wheelers, another indicator of household demand, which two-wheeler is another indicator of household demand. If we have to see that how the household demand is changing, then which are the key segments that we have to see? That is two-wheeler, automobile, smartphone, affordable housing. These four are segments which can be used to see to household demand, household consumption. So two-wheeler is another indicator of household demand at the mid and lower segment of the income distribution. While domestic sales did rise by 17% in 2022-23. So domestic sales did rise by 17%. They still remain lower than levels seen in 2018-19 as per data from SIAM. So the domestic demand has been increased by 17%, but it is not as high as compared to it was seen in 2018-19. And while the number of individuals working under Manrega have fallen from the highs observed during 2021, they remain higher than pre-pandemic levels. So the individual registered under or working under Manrega has also fallen from the highs observed during 2021, but comparatively higher from pre-pandemic level. In 2022-23, the Indian economy is expected to have grown by around 7%. In the April Monetary Policy Committee meeting, the RBI pegged the economy to grow at 6.5% in 2023-24. In the April Monetary Policy Committee meeting. RBI pegged the economy to grow at 6.5% in 23-24. However, the uneven nature of this growth must be taken into consideration by policymakers as they formulate policies. Okay guys, so this was today's editorial, and in today's editorial the author has tried to give insight about some 4 to 5 key household consumption segment and its trend in the recent years, which has shows divergence from top end to bottom end. Like top end is showing robust growth, while lower end is showing decline, right, in all the segment, that is automobile, two-wheeler, smartphone, Manrega, and affordable housing. So there is nothing to be noted here, but just author has tried to represent the trend in household consumption and concluded that the government must take these reports into the consideration while making policy decisions, right. So the government need to increase the household consumption. Okay, so this was for today guys. I hope you would be enjoying my video and this discussion. If you have any query, you can also comment, post your queries in the comment section. I will answer all the queries. Okay guys, and also give some feedback related to video. If you want any other thing to be added in our discussion, please do let me know in the comment section. Okay, thank you, bye bye.